That is disturbing. You know.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. You got your music queued up, David?
It feels good. No, I'm good. I don't need music. I'm good.
David was last week's winner. I don't know how David is winning the picks, but David smoked every. He was 8-3 last week.
Game lead right now. I don't. That's what I'm saying.
Right. At this point,
wacky going on.
Right. David can rest his starters for the rest of the year. Yeah. David is winning by 5 games. TJ, you and I are tied for second. Mike is fourth, and Kenny is playing the role of David this year.
Yeah, I was first all of last year. Now I'm last all of this year.
All right, let's jump into this. We got Saturday games. The Bengals and Vikings. David, let's go.
Well, I got I don't know who to pick in this just because it's backup quarterback on backup quarterback violence.
Bengals -3. Yeah, go ahead.
Bengals -3. I'm going to take Cincy because they're the home team, simply because I don't know what backup quarterback I trust less.
Yeah. David?
I'm going to go Bengals here because clearly, the Bengals are the better team. They have Mullins starting for the Vikings, so I'm going to go Cincinnati.
Mr. Lang.
Yeah, I don't know which quarterback I want to trust more, so I'm going to lean towards the defense. And the Vikings defense has been playing very, very good as of late, and I think that this is a quarterback that they can feast on. I don't know if they win the game. If they win the game, honestly, it might be good news for the Lions because that might put a little bit more urgency into their Saturday night game, knowing the Vikings are creeping up on them. I'm going to take the Vikings to cover, though. I think this is going to be another low-scoring defensive battle with a couple bad quarterbacks, and I could see it.
You think the Lions are watching this
16 type of game?
You think the Lions going to be watching this game?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, at this point of the season, it's a 1 o'clock game, too. You're going to absolutely keep track of what the Vikings are doing.
All right, you know what? Honestly, this is like picking a bowl game. I don't know who's going to be the quarterback. You're better off asking me South Alabama versus Eastern Michigan because I have no idea. I'm just going to go with the Bengals. All right, next, Colts -1.5 at home against David's Steelers. Kenny.
I'm tired of looking at this guy holding my championship belt. I'm going to say the Colts.
Oh.
I'm glad you said you're tired of that, Kenny, because what I'm tired of is Big Ben talking about the Steelers. Shut up and stay retired. I think they have pride, and I think the Steelers win this game because he talked.
Yeah, I'm with you, David. I think the Steelers find a way to bounce back. I know the Colts have had some really crazy luck this year, and some of the wins they've had, last-minute shenanigans going on. The Steelers got quarterback issues too, right? No, Kenny Pickett. Mitch Trubisky playing quarterback again this week, David? I'm assuming. I don't know. Steelers still got everything right in front of them. I think they're going to find a way to pull this one out.
It's one of those crazy games. Colts at home, they're just -1.5. And I think I've read something that Tomlin's 8-1 against the Colts in his career.
This is correct.
Make that 9-1. Give me the Steelers. Packers at home, -3.5 to the Buccaneers. Kenny.
Yeah, I think this has a Lambeau factor to it. I'm going to go Packers laying the points.
I agree. Lambeau, Packers all day.
But what is it going to be nice, right? It's going to be a nice weekend.
Doesn't matter. Buccaneers aren't good on the road. Can't do it.
Lambeau, 40 degrees in December, man. You'll take that. I'm taking the Bucs here. I think it's the Baker Mayfield factor. He beat them last year. I know Jordan Love's coming off of a rather rough Monday night in New York. They're coming off of a short week themselves. And they got a lot of injury issues. I don't know who's going to run the ball for the Packers. A.J. Dillon broke his thumb. Aaron Jones hasn't played in 4 weeks. I think that offense has kind of gotten out of rhythm a little bit, especially coming out of that Monday night game. I'm going to take the Bucs on this one on the road to go get the upset.
Okay, I'm going to paraphrase Cher. Do you believe in love? I do. Give me Jordan Love. Give me the Packers. All right, the Saints -6 to Tommy Cutlets and the G-Men.
Yeah, Tommy Cutlets, electric. 6 is a lot of points. I'll take the G-Men.
Yeah, the Saints are going to be marching in, burning up those cutlets, so I'm going to go with the Saints.
We got some charred cutlets. I'm with you, David. I think the Saints win big in this one. I think the Tommy DeVito fanfare and all the glitz and time to come back down to reality. Okay, Saints. That's a tough place to play. Lions figured that out a couple weeks ago. I'm taking the Saints. I think they're going to win big in this one.
I think the Saints are going to win, but 6 points is just way too many. Give me Tommy Cutlets and the G-Men.
Mike's going to call you the worst friend in the world, by the way, after he hears that.
No. I'm saying the Saints will win. It's just the 6
too many
points. Yeah, it's just way too many points.
I got you.
So, no, trust me, he already sent me a
We
bunch
should all
of
be
texts.
rooting for the G-Men, by the way. Right, guys?
Deep down, don't you?
Yeah,
You know
come
what?
on.
There was actually a shirt that I wanted to buy. Evan showed me, and I'm like, Mike's never going to wear this. So we're not going to waste our money on it. All right. The Bills hosting the Cowboys. Bills are 2-point favorites.
Every time I pick
Also, we got the over-under at 50.5.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. Every time I pick against Dak, I feel like he burns me. I'll take the Cowboys, and I'll take the under because I don't like Josh Allen all that much.
Yeah, but something about this game doesn't make sense. How the Bills are favorite? I know they're at home, but it doesn't make sense. So I have to go Bills, and I have to go over.
A little Eagles hangover.
I'm taking the Bills, and I'm taking the under. I think this is going to be a classic December Buffalo defensive showdown. Could see this being a 20-17 type of game. With how good Dallas is, they're a bit of a different team on the road now. That right? You get them outside. You get a little weather element that starts to slow them down a little bit. I think the Bills' offense has hit a better pace after they fired Ken Dorsey a few weeks ago. Josh Allen playing much better football. This could be a battle of maybe 2 potential MVP candidates as well. Josh Allen, I know, has kind of rebounded. Dak's having a hell of a year. I'm going to take Josh Allen to come out on top of this one.
It's difficult taking the Bills, but I do think David mentioned something. I'm going to change my pick. I am going to take the Bills now because I think the Cowboys may be having a little hangover. They put everything into beating the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
That was the NFL version of a rivalry game, which means that next game, they're not going to be up for this game.
The classic
up, down.
Up, down?
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Give me the Bills. Give me the over. Rams hosting the Commanders in a game that no one really cares about, but the over-under is at 50.5.
Yeah, why is this even on here?
This is why David is winning, because he puts these types of
He's doing
games
the
on
Mike
here.
thing. Air Force. You
Right,
know?
Air Force. The Commanders, really.
This is David's world. We're all just living in it. Man, 50.5 is a lot of points, especially in December football. I'm going to go with the under.
It's funny you all ripped this game, but 50.5 points is a lot of points. You know
Are
why?
we talking fans in the stands or the points?
Washington fans will probably show up. There'll be fans there in L.A. Commanders have a good offense, so I'm going over.
God, I think I'd rather talk about the cricket celebration bowl tomorrow between Florida A&M and Howard.
Howard, yeah.
Howard Tyson.
That's saying something coming from TJ here.
Over under.
TJ's flipping the coin.
You know what? I'm only allowed to be the ambassador of one bowl game this season. That is the Quick Lane Bowl in a couple weeks. I'm going to take the over. Screw it. Rams score a lot of points. Puka, Cooper Kupp, they're doing their thing. Give me the over.
Don't care. Taking the under because don't care. All right. The Ravens on the road at the Jags. Trevor Lawrence. I don't know what kind of quarterback he's going to be, but the Ravens are 3.5-point road favorites.
Yeah, I feel like the Ravens probably should be favored by more, so I'm going to take the Ravens.
Yeah, that Jack Stadium is trash. They're looking like trash, so I'm going to go with the Ravens and the black quarterback.
Trevor Lawrence.
So you got all those Kirk Cousins chain. I don't know.
Trevor got swag, man. He's got swag.
Feels like a tough game to pick. Man, that hook, that 3.5. You know what? I'm gonna take the Ravens. I can't trust Trevor Lawrence right now. Don't know if he's healthy. Flip a coin, lands on the Ravens. Give me Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Ravens as well. I just think that Trevor Lawrence is back way too early. I think that they're a little bit desperate in Jacksonville, and I think the Ravens are going to take care of business and handle it on Sunday night. Monday Night Football. Thank God we get a great game this Monday night. The Eagles traveling to Seattle. Eagles are 3-point road favorites. Kenny.
If this were in Philly, I'd go with the Eagles, but since it is not, take Seattle here.
And that's why I'm in first place, guys. We don't know if Geno's going to play. I don't think we get a good Monday Night Football game. Eagles all day in a rout.
I think I'm going to take the Seahawks back-to-back. This has been a gauntlet for Philly, man. You know they're beat up. They've played the Bills, the Chiefs, the Cowboys. And you got to go back on the road for a West Coast trip in Seattle on a night game. I think they find a way to squeak it out at the end, which they've done a lot of this season so far. But that 3 points, man, I gotta give it to Seattle.
And
I think they're going to cover.
This is where TJ and I separate ourselves. TJ, Geno Smith probably not going to play, like David said, and it's the antithesis of what happened with Dallas. The Eagles are ticked off that they lost and got embarrassed to the Cowboys. They've been fired up at practice. They're going to take it all out on the Seahawks. Give me the Eagles to win big. Finally, tomorrow night, the Lions hosting the Broncos. Lions 4.5-point favorites. Kenny, what you got?
Well, Ford Field's going to be rocking. Lions don't lose back-to-back games. Give me the Lions. Lay the 4.5.
Wow.
Well, Lions fans, I'm doing this for you. I got a cushion. I'm in first place. Nice cushion here so I can do this. It's going to be a lot of losing downtown tomorrow. Michigan State and the Lions. Go Broncos.
Hey, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm taking the Lions, as long as they take care of the football. And look, if I'm Dan Campbell, I win the coin toss, I am taking the football. I cannot let my defense go out there again and let the opposing team march right down for 7 points, which has happened.
You know what the
pretty
double
much
dip?
every game was. Well, outside of the New Orleans game, it's happened quite often. I'm taking the ball. I want my offense to get on the field. As long as they take care of the football, get back to their identity. I think they put up 30 on the Broncos. I think they easily cover the spread.
I don't think that the Lions cover. I don't think that the Lions win. I'm taking the Broncos in this game. So, yeah. Those are the picks. 97-1.